This is Syed Yasser, and this is Voices of Power, where like minded people like us, we come, we speak, visionaries, leaders, politicians, change makers, people with a lot of drive, and we come here, we talk, and we share their stories.
I'm Ahmed Mohideen, and as Yasser said, we're looking to have these conversations with folks that are in different roles, different capacities, beyond titles and positions. We're looking to explore their journeys, the sacrifices that they made, and defining moments that shaped them as leaders.
So today we have Councilman Ashfaq Syed with us. As every one of you know, he's a very integral part of our society. He is the first Indian American Muslim to be elected to Naperville City Council, and his victory was phenomenal. Like whoever has noticed, whoever has been in that campaign time, you know how phenomenal it was. So we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna know more about his story, and we're gonna learn his struggles, his coming up, and his history with politics. So welcome. Let's start with a bit about what it was like, earlier days, getting into politics, and just what drove you into the scene.
Yasser, thank you so much. Ahmed, thank you so much for inviting me at your podcast, Voices of Power. I like the name.
Thank you.
You so much for that. And definitely, I wanted to be the voice of powerless people where I can talk, share my thoughts, and encourage those people. So, my name is Ashfaq Syed, and I'm the Naperville City Councilman. And I have been elected a couple of months ago.
Oh, yes, we witnessed it firsthand.
And it's an honor to serve this community. And so just to start, I was born and brought up in India, Hyderabad, and then moved to Saudi Arabia. My dad used to work for Aramco.
Oh,
so I lived
wow.
in Saudi, Dammam, and my childhood was there in Saudi Arabia. Then I moved to India, Hyderabad, for my higher education.
How was it growing up in Dammam?
Dammam was great experience,
Yeah.
great. We used to live in the campus, Aramco campus.
Oh, wow.
And it
That
was
must have
fun.
been- Yeah.
And we used to meet a lot of people from different communities.
Yeah.
And good exposure we used to get it in the school as well as with the community and all those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Amazing. And Aramco is one of the world's
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
company. So they used to provide the best services to all the families there, all the employers there.
And at the time, Saudi was the place to be.
Yes.
It was the America of the time. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And as soon as I was born, I was in the plane with my mom and dad, and I lived there. So that was my history. So that was fun, but I enjoyed my childhood, I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I moved to Hyderabad, India, for my higher schooling and college. I was very active in the community there also. I was very active in the school, college. So I used to lead
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
initiatives. I had that passion. I have that inner that I should do something.
Yeah, because
know?
I remember when I used to be in Hyderabad, I used to see you in the news all the time.
Yeah.
In newspapers, on TV, and everywhere. It was. I remember you from there. Like we recently met, but I've known you from that time.
Yeah, so,
So-
I was part of a organization called Ikhra Society for Career Guidance,
Yeah,
where
that's it,
I have become a member of that organization, then executive team member of that,
Yeah.
and then I was the president of that organization for almost like
Yeah.
8 years, where we used to guide students after 10th, intermediate, and graduation.
Yeah.
How to about career guidance and all those things. So that passion I had. So I have worked with that organization for almost 15 years, and helping students, youth, parents, families, and everybody. So that was a amazing experience
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Being a student, I was able to help other students.
Yes.
So
yes.
when I was in college, I was into this activities, and we used to host a lot of job mela,
Yeah,
career
yeah,
melas,
yeah.
get 100 vendors, like the people who has got careers in
Yeah.
medicine, careers in engineering.
yeah.
So we used to get all the universities, colleges together, and have a 3 days mela, career guidance
Yeah.
mela, where thousands of people used to come and get guidance from those people.
It's actually very noble hosting a job fair because we don't realize it here, but in India, back in India, getting a job is a big deal. So
Yes.
for a lot of people, it is a blessing. What you guys, it's very noble.
Thank
So
you.
that's something
Huge.
really amazing. You
So
were basically built for this.
thank you so much.
So
Yeah.
wanted to take a step back. So, like I know you mentioned the move from the mom back to India and everything for your higher education, but how did the your life and the mom shape like this leadership, these qualities and everything like that to when you moved back and you made that adjustment to moving back to India and taking on these roles, these leadership roles.
So back in India, in India, it is very competitive. Every student is very competitive there. So I got into that system, and I used to, think that I should be doing something good, better than my friends, and scoring marks or anything and everything. I used to think that I should be ahead of everything. I was also a monitor during my school time and all those
That's
things.
where a lot of
So
leaders are built. Class
yeah.
monitor.
So I was given a lot of good responsibility to manage the classes and all those things. I used to do a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that skill was there, leadership skill. So that has brought me to where I'm today, standing today. I can say, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's amazing because I remember myself, I was a monitor too, and that kind of shaped me towards taking on leadership roles and just speaking and just sort of talking to people and uplifting them. So I think that's one of the biggest shaping points of young generation.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving
And
from Hyderabad to America, from Tamam
yes.
to Hyderabad to America, and now Naperville City Council.
Before you came to the U.S., you had moved to Dubai. So can you talk a little
Yes.
about
Yeah.
the?
So me and my wife had been to Umrah for after our marriage,
Oh,
and then we stopped by at Dubai for 2 weeks,
yeah.
and we liked the place, Dubai. And me and my wife Aisha, we decided I think we should move to Dubai because wonderful place near to home and all those things. And then after going back to India, Hyderabad, I applied online and I got a very good offer from a bank in Dubai. So then I decided let's move to Dubai, and I moved to Dubai uh, alone. And then after 6 months to 1 year, I decided let family should be joining me, and my wife and my little daughter both joined me in Dubai. So we had lived there for almost 11 years. Wonderful,
Wow.
amazing experience we had, and culture-wise, food-wise, climate-wise, everything was
Oh, the
perfect,
food is
amazing. And
amazing.
we used to travel to India every quarter. And when my parents used to come from US to Hyderabad, especially during the December, Jan, and Feb snow time here in Chicago, I used to travel from Dubai to Hyderabad every week
Wow.
to spend 3 days time with my parents.
Yeah.
I wanted to be with them because I have been away from my parents for almost like 15 to 20 years.
Wow. Well,
When
that's
they
a long time.
moved to US, I was alone in India, Hyderabad, managing my college, managing my food, managing everything by myself. And I had my younger brother. So we both were away from my parents during the very young time. And but that has taught me to be independent,
Yeah. Yeah.
to be courageous,
Yeah.
to be strong. Because when you live alone, you make things happen.
That's
you
true. I
you
agree.
go through a lot of things, and physically, emotionally, mentally you become strong. So during that 15-20 years when you are away from your parents, and during that time flights were not easy to get,
They were, yeah.
traveling was not
Yeah.
easy. So once in 4 years, 5 years we used to meet, and I remember those. I used to cry sometimes. I used to be we used to have I used to have a fever or something or sick. I used to be alone at home crying and thinking, nobody's there.
Those are all things that we take for granted.
So that
Yeah.
sacrifices my parents have given, I have given, everybody has given in the
Yeah.
family. And but we had two sisters who were very helpful, kind, who used to arrange food for us. Sometimes they used to bring tiffins and give it to us. It happens in Hyderabad in Indian culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
When two boys are alone, then sisters, they were married, they were settled in their homes,
Yeah.
but still they used to invite us for lunches and dinners, and we used to have some relaxed time. But at least, I can say that when you live without your parents, you learn a lot.
That's true. I agree. I think a lot of parents these days they don't realize that aspect and they shelter their kids a little too much,
Yeah,
which makes them complacent with
very
life in
true.
general.
Yeah,
So I think that's a great thing. That's one thing parents should do. It's a
yeah.
little cruel, but look where it got you, mashallah, mashallah.
No. So
So
11 years in Dubai was amazing, and my son was born in Dubai. So
oh
my daughter, first one was born in India, Hyderabad. He
yeah.
used to live in Hyderabad. Then second was born in Amman, Syed, who has started his college yesterday. Was his first day.
Oh,
So
we
he
were
was
at his
born.
graduation
Yeah,
recently.
you
Yeah,
were there at
yeah.
his
Great party,
graduation,
great party.
and so he was born in Dubai, and people love Dubai because of different things, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No taxes.
Yeah, no
First,
taxes.
no
Cost of living is
taxes.
little high, but a lot
Yeah,
of other advantages we
yeah.
used to have. So that is one thing. Yep. Traveling to India or any other country was very
Very
easy,
convenient. Yeah.
very convenient. So that we have some. And one fine day we got a immigration approval from US saying that, you know, your immigration is ready and you can move to
Yeah.
US. So you will not believe we never thought of we will move in 6 months or 1 year. No, within this 1 month we decided to move.
So
And
what was that like? You know, I mean, like, you've been in Dubai for 11 years. Did you were you considering moving to the US, or was it
no,
just
at that
something?
time I never thought that I will be moving to the US because we had a very good life. We bought a house in Dubai, good house. We were living a very good, happy family life. Everything was perfect. But when I got that immigration, so my emotions were very high just because of my parents.
Yeah.
I was away with my parents for 15, 20 years, and I thought that this is the best time. At least I can go to their country, live with them, spend some time. And they have been senior citizens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
during that time, at least I can join them and be with them. So that was my this thing. So I did not decide, that I will take 6 months, but I decided to, within 1 month, we took a decision. We were here in US
Yeah.
and we landed at my parents' home,
Yeah.
and for some months we lived there, and then we moved to Naperville. So before moving to Naperville, I've done a lot of research.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have seen schools because my two kids are there, so I wanted to have the best schools for them.
Of course.
Then I have seen best library, where I was serving as the president of the Naperville Library
Oh
recently,
wow. Wow.
and Naperville Park, and the community. Community is very, very important when you're raising a family. So that I saw, and I
Yeah.
was very, very keen about a masjid where I can go for prayers and my kids can go to the prayer. So I was looking for a good mosque
Of
nearby,
course. Yeah.
and I founded a Islamic Center of Naperville, very close to my place. So then I bought a home there, near to
Yeah.
that place. I met with the leaders of ICN
Yeah. Yeah.
during that time, spoke to them about that I have moved from Dubai, I'm new to the country, I wanted to, buy a home
Yeah. Yeah.
and get my kids to the school and all those things. So they guided me.
The community here, it's one of the best communities I feel
Yes,
because
yes,
even I moved here very recently,
right.
and Naperville was rated the best city to live in the U.S.
100%.
It's
Very true.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. You can take the call. Oh,
No, the call, but I can send a message. This is ISNA's board member is calling. We have a meeting at 8 o'clock today.
So we're throwing in this now in this podcast.
Right.
So yeah, okay. So now you've moved to Naperville. So what how did you started communicating with the local mosques, or ICN, and how what kind of brought you into the politics side of
Okay.
things?
So my passion has been in politics from my school days, again,
yeah.
college days. And I was very active back in India in politics also.
Yeah.
I used to work with a lot of ministers and member of parliaments, MLAs, and all those people very closely. So that passion was there, but I never thought that I will be running for office or
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
be there as a testing. So when I moved here 8 years ago, I met with Mayor Predel of Naperville. I spent almost like 1 hour with him. I told him, I'm new to the country, new to your city, and I wanted to learn about Naperville. So Mayor Predel spoke to me. He talked to me about all the best things Naperville has got. And I was so impressed. And we both sat together. And after 8 years, a couple of months ago, I sat with the present mayor, Mayor Worley, and I
Really, yeah.
told him this story that 8 years ago I came and sat on this chair, and on that chair, Mayor Predel was there. And today, after 8 years as a city council member, I'm sitting here, and you are there as a mayor. So I never thought 8 years ago that I will be the city council member of this beautiful, wonderful
It's
city.
an amazing
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
So that is one. So as soon as I got to Naperville, I started meeting with a lot of leaders. I am a connector. People call me connector, and if I connect with from the heart.
Of course.
So that
of
is
course.
my,
And I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
I've called you multiple times asking
Yeah.
you.
Every person you ask in Naperville, Chicago, wherever you go, Ashfaq
Everyone
is the
knows
most
him, yeah.
helpful person we've come across. He has done so much for us. Every single person.
Right. So
Yeah.
I got connected with a lot of new people, leadership from masjid, churches, shandagas, temples, and also politicians. So I used to go and attend different events. See, when you attend events, you learn. So I wanted to learn about Naperville.
Yeah.
So I was attending events and got engaged. Then slowly I started hosting events
Yeah.
for all different, So in this way, I've worked with mayors, council members, senators,
Yeah.
and DuPage County Board members. Everybody, I started working with them.
Is it
And
true that you have a gathering almost every week at your house of
yeah,
a lot of
almost.
politicians and a lot of
Yeah,
people?
especially on summertime, we have around 100, 150 people's gathering at
Wow.
our home,
Yeah.
and we host different events for different politicians. So I'm planning to host 4 different events at 4 different weeks in next 1 month.
Wow.
So people from Congress, people from Senate, people from Controller, people from DuPage County Board, all those people
Yeah.
have been hosting. So we have got lineup of all the elected officials who will be there, and we will
Wow.
be hosting. Me and my wife will be hosting them at this place. Yeah. So when I was connecting with all these people, I got a call from one of my very good friend in 2020 asking, Ashfaq, you have been very active in the community, all the fronts, political, social,
Yeah.
masjid, church, everywhere. So we have a project, we have to do it. And I asked him, what is it? So he said, Sensex 2020 is there, where we need to get counted. So is it possible, can you handle this project? So I said, yes, definitely, but I need to know everything.
Yeah.
So then I took the responsibility as a co-chair. We both worked for almost 1 year on the project.
Wow.
And because of that, we were top in the country in US, and we are getting millions of dollars every year for next 10 years to Naperville because of our efforts. It's not me, I can say. It is a coalition of 150 individuals and organizations. We all came together
Wow.
and then worked together. And I was not a US citizen at that time. I was an immigrant. But I was working for Naperville. I was working for the community, and we all worked together. And then it has become history. And I was recognized by Naperville Mayor
I have
and City
goosebumps
Council.
if you can see that. I have goosebumps.
I was
Mashallah.
recognized by Naperville City Council and Mayor for doing that amazing job. Getting top in the country is not easy.
Of course not, yeah.
So we were able to achieve that. And, I never thought that this can be such big achievement for us. So
Yeah.
that is one of the careers in Naperville. What I was able to achieve is one. And after that, I was requested to join the board and commissions in Naperville. So I was the board trustee at Naperville Public Library. I have served there almost for 5 years, and in that, almost for 2 years, I have served as the board president. So that is amazing experience how the government works.
Yeah.
And I have worked very closely with a lot of elected officials and community and everything. So I'm not somebody who will be taking a position and sitting and attending meetings. No,
course.
that is not my personality, and that is not my passion. So I get engaged. So I started a series of community engagement,
Yeah.
inviting leaders from different walks of life, and inviting community so that we can have a dialogue, we can talk to each other. So I hosted many events, and I was leading that project for almost like 1 year. and then COVID hit, and a lot of other things had happened.
Yeah.
So after that, we have to take a break. I'm also part of Loaves and Fishes. It's a food pantry,
Yeah.
and I'm one of the board of director there, presently serving. And this is my second term, so I've completed my 4 years there.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing organization in Naperville, and we serve almost like 10,000 people
Wow.
every week.
Wow,
I
that's a lot
cannot
of people.
host, I know how much it takes to host 100 people in a week, but we serve from Loaves and Fishes, 10,000 people. We provide food to all those people.
Wow.
So, so it is my humble honor that I am part of that wonderful organization. I'm also with 360 Youth Services, where we guide students,
Yeah.
youth, about substance use and all those things.
So it's a huge problem these days
It's a
with
huge,
young
yeah.
people.
And I was also with the Islamic Center of Naperville Civic Engagement Team. I was the vice chair of ICN, where I used to get a lot of elected officials to ICN to show them, what we are, how we pray, how we handle all those things. So it's a education, interfaith and all those things. So these are the activities I started doing and all those things. So I decided to run for office in 2023. Why I ran is because, mashallah, we have I can say around 4,500 Muslim community in Naperville.
Yes, yes.
And we never had any representation. We never had any elected officials
That's
from Naperville at city council or park district or school board.
Yes.
So then I thought that we need to have. I know sometimes people say that claim or say community has requested you to know. That was my decision that I should run. See, when you are running for office, it should be your decision. It should not
Yes.
be that community is
Pushing you
pushing you, and
towards
then
it.
you said, "Oh, everybody
Yeah.
pushed me to run for
Yeah,
office.
yeah.
That's why I ran." No, it is my own personal this thing. I thought that we need to have a representation, as well as I had that passion that
And it
I can
takes a
serve.
lot of courage to step up, right? Like there's a lot of people who want to do good for the community.
Yes.
And they don't want to take that position of power.
Yeah.
But you had the courage to just run for it and
Right.
alhamdulillah.
So for last so many years I've been serving this community. I thought if I have a title, if I have position, I can help larger community. That was my
Yeah,
goal,
yeah.
Otherwise, what I have been doing was I was happy, community was happy, organizations were happy
Yeah.
with all those things. But getting elected, once you are there at the seat, you can help larger community.
Of course.
And you can take good decisions for the community. And that was my passion to be there. And running for office is not easy, Yasser. Ahmad,
Right.
it is not easy. People say it takes a village to run for office. No, my friends, it does not take village. It takes 10 villages to run for office.
I
10
agree.
villages. It's a emotional, personal, family, health-wise, and financial, all the sacrifice you have to make to run for office. And running for office is not something you decide today and run tomorrow. No, you need to really work hard. So for last 8 years, I have been working as a PC, precinct committee member. I have been helping, supporting good candidates who wanted to run for offices. I was door knocking with them, taking signatures for them, everything. So you need to work on the ground road, at the grassroots. Once you run, once you do all this thing, then slowly you can build up your political mileage and political crowd where you are ready to run for office. You know what are the steps, and then run for office. It is easy, but definitely after that also I had a lot of challenges, and
You have to
yeah.
teach me, Ashfaq bhai.
So definitely, I request the people who want to run for office to get engaged civically at your mosque, at your church, at your shandaga, temple. Get involved in the community, work with the community, elected officials, try hosting events, try getting connected to different campaigns, and then think of running for office. It should not be coming, parasailing, dropping from the
Yeah.
helicopter and say that I want to run. So that is one thing. Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to mention. So I remember your campaign, like the first time around, 2023, you ran and everything like that, right? And it didn't work out the way you wanted to. So what led you to run again and succeed the second time around?
Yeah. So in 2023, I ran for city council and missed by 1% votes. It was very,
Very,
close.
very close.
And I took my citizenship just a couple of months before that. because I completed my 5 years and then ran for office. I was new, so it takes some time, but I was not disappointed because running for office for the first time, getting so close was amazing. First thing. Second, I have learned a lot during that first campaign. So people, today I know what is mental stress because I have gone through that, and maybe Allah wanted me to go through that grinding, I can say, or that
Yeah,
stress, so that I become more stronger.
of course.
And I can see I have become more mature, more stronger, and I've learned being more patient, and I have learned a lot, I can say, in that 2 years. And second time when I ran, it was easy for me, and I have built a coalition of people, friends who has helped me this time. And it was my campaign, but some of them were helping me as if it is their own campaign.
Yeah.
So every community came together to help me, support me, and I'm so grateful to Naperville community that Naperville community has trust in me, and they have that where I can do something great for the community, and I ran and I was there, yeah.
It is a phenomenal feat. Like I did not know about the 2023 election, but coming that close in such a short span of time, it's almost impossible to get there.
Yeah,
But alhamdulillah, it's very commendable. And
thank you.
as first gen immigrants, like we have this fear, like we're in a new country, and we usually back ourselves out of political events. We kind of take the back seat on everything. But honestly, in from my perspective as well, I've been a part of active politics in India, and ever since I came here, it never even struck my head that I would want to get it here. But when I saw you, it was very inspiring for me. Okay, this is something you can accomplish as a first gen immigrant. You can do this. So, what is some advice that you would have for, people like me, or people who are just coming here, who are just exploring their options, want to do good, but always take the back seat?
Yeah. So I would recommend that people should get engaged civically again,
Yeah.
and they should join the boards and commissions we have at Naperville City. And we have got volunteer, almost like 150 volunteers who are
Yeah.
serving on different boards and commissions. I think people should join that so that you work closely with the government, city, learn, practice, and slowly think of running for good office where you can again contribute to the community. See, this is an honorary job. It's not a paid job where I'm serving,
Yeah.
but you need to have a mind where you want to serve the community.
Yes.
You are a servant of a community. You are not an authority, or you are not a city council to dictate people, but humbly you need to carry yourself
Yes.
and help. So my advice to all youth is engage, connect, involve, and then run for office.
Yeah.
Maybe first time you will fail, but second time you will be there. Third time you will be there. But at least attempt. For that you need to have the passion again to serving the community. Then you can do it. Yep.
100%. That is great advice. I'm gonna
Of
take it
course.
with me.
Thank you.
So, as we're getting close to wrapping up, one question I had for you was: now that you're in the councilman's seat, what's something that you would like to tell the community of Naperville? Like, what do you envision? What's the future look like in Naperville in the next coming years?
The previous council members and mayors, they have built Naperville. And as a present council member, I definitely want to take to the next level. And for that, I'm talking to people who have been in the city for 40 years, 50 years, and 60 years. And I've been learning from those people how we have built this thing. And definitely, my vision is that Naperville to continue as one of the top, the best cities for raising their families, for education, for sports, everywhere. If you pick up, you'll find that we were top in everywhere. So I wanted to continue that. Apart from this, I wanted to have a safe platform for immigrants also. The people who are moving to Naperville,
Yes.
I wanted that they should feel included. And I'm one of the example. As an immigrant, I was accepted by Naperville community. They have voted me, and they brought me to where I am today, city council. So this is an amazing story, and this is the amazing community who has built me up. So I wanted to continue the same. so that we all are together, we all move together. Yeah.
As long as we have people like you who care about the community more than power, more than their position in council and whatever, Naperville will grow. It
Thank
will
you.
grow. It will be this amazing place that it is 10 years from now, 20 years from now, as long as we have people like you on board.
Definitely.
And it was such a great experience to have you here, and I got to know so many things about you, your life, and how your early years shaped you to become this amazing person who cares about everyone else but himself.
Yeah.
Right. So
And I just wanted to share a small story
yes,
where,
yes,
when I was in college, I had a car. My dad used to own a car
yeah.
and almost 3 to 4 bikes. We used to have it. But my parents, during that time, they used to tell us to go by bus. They never allowed me to go to college and school by car and by bike. Always they told them you have to get it. So I used to get upset. I used to tell to my mom, "Mom, we have got car, we have got so many bikes, but still we have to go to college by this thing, bus." So my dad and mom, they used to call me and they say, "Yeah, this is for us, but when you grow, when you start earning, you will get all this thing."
I
That
agree.
is a message that I wanted to share with the community. Yes, you will have everything, but timing is important. So they did not give me bike, they did not give me car to drive, nothing. So we used to go by bus. And some of my friends who used to have, they used to come by car to college, bikes with the college. And I used to come back and complain to my mom, okay, they all are coming by bikes and car. So that is a difference I can see. And Alhamdulillah, today I have got everything what
MashaAllah.
I was dreaming, cars, bike, whatever it is. So that is a great lesson for me that otherwise I would have not been here today. I
I
would have been
agree.
differently in a different thing. So that is a very personal story where
You know what? I can relate. So, have you seen my reel where I say I used to drive in a bus? Have you seen that reel?
Hmm.
So, Mummy and Babaji, if you're watching, you know exactly. I've been in the exact same position, exactly the same thing,
yeah.
and I relate. 100% agree with everything you just
Yeah.
said.
And my son who is going completed his 12th standard and yesterday was his first day, he was driving a car. So this is a
So
difference,
I agree.
it's
and
changed.
change
Everything's changed.
generation, things have changed for all of us. So I have to give a car to him. So he is driving the car, he's by
Yeah.
himself, he attends his classes. So this is a difference. Yeah. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much,
Thank you.
Councilman, for sharing that beautiful story. Um, you have
We're
anything?
just. It was amazing having you here, knowing all of those things, and we're very grateful. We know how valuable your time is. Thank you for making the time to come down here and share your amazing stories with our audience so they get to learn, they get to grow, and they know no matter what, there is a possibility, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it doesn't matter if you're an immigrant, you can make it big. You can get wherever you want to as long as you have your eyes set on the goal and you strive for excellence, not
Thank you
just for
so much.
yourself,
Yeah.
but for your community.
Thank you, Yasser and Ahmed. Thank you for inviting me for Voices of Power. And it is amazing to sit with you both to learn about your passion also. And I'm humble, I'm here. And as a brother, I can definitely be there to guide you in whenever you need any guidance. If you have a passion, if you are sincere, hardworking, and if you have a vision, you can reach any goals. That is a message to all my friends who are listening today. Voice of power is very, very critical, very important. And I will be your voice. I wanted to be your voice. And that's why I'm here as a city council member for Naperville. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you
Do you have
again,
any
Councilman. And to our listeners, remember, leadership isn't just about the positions, it's about purpose. So be inspired by Councilman Syed's story and find your way to serve. Until next time, stay powerful.
Stay powerful. This was Voices of Power, and we'll catch you in the next episode.